Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. Welcome back to our blind playthrough of Hollow Knight Silksong. Thank you for joining us here, myself, Hornet and Ballo, in the spa in Deep Docks for this lovely moment. Isn't this nice? Isn't this a lovely, relaxing way to begin the episode? We ended the last episode here, of course, because Ballo... we went to Forge Daughter to ask if she could help us out with this ruined tool that we found in, what is it called, Bile Water, in a brand new, quite hidden weaver nest. So I'm super excited about getting this, and it only costs like a couple of $100 buckaroos, so we can get that without too much issue. But Ballo was missing and I managed to find him down here, and it was, oh man, it is so delightful. It's just a lovely moment, you know? It's just a lovely moment of, you know, the thing that they do so well in this game of like fleshing out the lives of these bugs in small, elegant ways. You know, you just learn a little bit more about people, you know, things change as the game evolves, and it's not all taking crying lonely babies to ritual, you know, weird rituals that will definitely result in their not being around anymore. It's sometimes this, it's sometimes letting all your troubles drip away with a new friend. Excellent. Really delightful. See you Ballo. See you Ballo. Really nice. Really nice. Okay. From here, have I definitely done this? Most of them don't have anything in them, but occasionally, in certain areas, they do. Have I checked it all up here? Yeah, I have. I don't know if there's anything else to be done in this room. It's such an interesting room. But I've tried everything I can think of for now. So we've still got quite a lot of things on the cards. Let's climb our way back up. It's one of Ballo's friends, one of Ballo's people. Actually, this is actually the best thing to do, isn't it? Let's head back here. Because sorry about that, not Ballo, nearly Ballo. Let's not think about it too much. We can earn a bit of cash here. Not a ton, but it's certainly doable. I mean, I guess the other way of easily making this cash is just doing a whoa. Hang on. This wasn't the smartest way to tackle this. Definitely not. Just careful. What am I doing? But there we go. Not too bad. I mean, there are money sources here. Yeah, the other way we could do like some courier jobs to make a bunch of cash quickly. And I need cash for so many things, so actually that might be a really good thing to do, just to grind out some funds. And it's not a terrible idea to make some more shards as well, because that's another thing I am super low on. I said, we're not getting any shards from these guys, are we? Absolutely none. Absolutely none. Damn. Oh man, you are a problem. Damn it. Yeah, you can throw up as well. It's not even worth it. Like, I'm just gonna die. Let's move on. Okay, let's go back to bench. Let's go back to bench and safety. I wonder if Ballow's back. Is he still at the spa? He's still at the spa. Good for him. Good for him. Do you know I saw Ballow? Oh, I'm really glad you saw Barrow. I have to make up. They're not having the conversation I was hoping, so let's just make up our own. Oh, that's really nice. Sometimes I go to that spa too. We sit there together. It's so peaceful. We actually we love, although we live in heat, we love it. Can't get enough of it. Where are we? We're not too far off. Not too far off. So if I head up here, there'll be some more rosaries on offer. In here, there's still a couple of guys. Yes. Quick cash. Quick cash. I always thought something else might happen in this room at some point. It's been a long time since I was in here. I think I thought something may open up here, but maybe it's just a little guardhouse. It's just a little part of the environmental storytelling, maybe. Hard to know. Is there no one else? And over here I think it's all... No, okay, we've got you. No, my rosaries! Hang on. I'll be back. Great. Okay. This is going to be a little tricky. Nope, we got him. That's all good, because it's not lava down there, that's why. It's fine. It's fine. And this is all sweet, lovely bugs. I think. So where are we at? 216? Okay. We could easily make it there just by going back to the bench and doing a little bit more. A little bit more, putting bugs to rest. Liberating them from their haunting. And then I'm going to have whatever this marvelous new tool is that comes of Weavercraft. I mean, I say whatever it is. I mean, obviously it's going to be a spear. I think a big spear. But I'm so curious to see, how it works. And will it be a hugely amazing, useful tool? Great. I think that's that. I think we're there. I have a feeling, from memory, I think it was 240 we were after. Of course, I wish I had some more to buy some more shard bundles, but we'll get there in time. It's usually not that hard to make a big bunch of money and then just buy a bunch of them all at once. However, oh god, do I have a craft medal? I totally forgot about that part of it. I don't. That's the problem. Man, can I give you this money though? Like, can I put this money lay away and I'll just come back with a craft medal at some point? Blast. The problem is I don't know where to get a craft medal, of course. I forgot about that part. But Ballow's back. Okay, look, we can use that money for something else. Ballow, hey. Oh, he's busy now. All right. So we can only talk to him when he's on break. He's very dedicated. Dedicated to duty. All right. Well, look, that was it's an interesting endeavor. Oh man, I totally forgot about the craft medal. But at least we are earning money we can do other things with. we can do other things with them, such as, here we are in the area, right? Maybe, maybe it's worth having another go at our pin ladybug here. I don't know if there's going to be any great end to this endeavor. Like, as in, you know, is it just an opportunity to make money, and that's just what it is kind of from now on? You can just make... You can go there, and if you do well, you make a bunch of money. Hooray, you know? Or could we do really well at this and we get another prize beyond money? That's what I'm kind of wondering. We've got a little bit of money to play with now, so I'm thinking let's have another go at it and just see how we do. Let's see how we do. Hang on. He was on the ground there, right? Oh, he's just having a sit. Okay. Okay, so we need to switch back over to Architect. Great. Hola, hola. We've devised a final challenge for you. Yes, I've got to hit this as many times as possible. So we're putting in 25. 248 we're on. Let's see what we get. I guess let's at least try and do as well as we can. And see, yeah, get more of a sense for like what the rate is. Whoa. No. Somehow, originally when I was doing this, I did great. You know, I did great. Look, it's fine, it's fine. This is a small amount of money to easily make back. I can make this back in no time. I think I'm a bit cocky now. I think I'm being less careful, which is kind of always the problem. All right, but the patterns are not predictable. The patterns are just kind of random. I mean, each individual pattern is predictable, but the sequence of the patterns is... Got it. Okay. Gotcha. Oh no! See, that's the again. What can we say? I was not being careful. I was not being careful. I'm gonna try one more time. Try one more time. I'm just getting impatient, which is the end. If I get impatient, it's the end. Okay. Figure 8, sort of. No, not really a figure 8. Actually, this one is a little bit less predictable than most. Okay. So make sure for each one I fully see the pattern before I make a decision. Oh. Okay. One, two, and there, and then there. As you can see, I'm mostly aiming for them in the same spot to try and help keep things predictable. I love that he's impressed, or he's at least putting on a performance of being impressed. So this one is a little bit harder to predict, but in general we can see the pattern. There we go. Bilan, Bilan. This one's a little bit less predictable. This one's quite low. Okay. Oh. All right, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Hey, it was a bit close. No, I did no. I accidentally hit a different button and it, blast. I was doing really well. Damn. Oh well. Oh well. Should I go again? I think I'll leave it. I think I'll leave it there. Okay, so it's, you know, it's sort of, I don't see any signs that I'm going to get anything new there. I would definitely like to keep trying. And I will. Like, I will come back again for, like, a big thing. I'm at least satisfied that I've given it another go and gotten, you know, not completely messed it up. I'm happy with that. Okay. We've given it a nice little extra go. Let's go this way. Whee! No one hanging out here? Deep ducks. Come to deep ducks. So. We have a choice of a few things. I can go back to, you know, Bellheart, go back to Shellwood and sacrifice our poor little baby. I'm gonna hang a little bit longer. To see if an alternative pops up. Because it seems pretty awful. It's just like, of all of the acts that we get asked to participate in, like, this one is tugging at my heartstrings a bit too much. We find the baby in a bassinet, you know, for flip's sake. Like, it's crying. It's so clearly baby. It's so clearly lonely baby that we find. I just, you know, and then the game's like, oh, if you bring it here, it will definitely be murdered. I can't, you know. I probably can, actually. I probably can do it. Because it's probably the only thing you can actually do. However, I could also imagine that this could be one of those Hollow Knight choices, one of those Hollow Knight things where there's actually an alternative. We'll see. I mean, maybe we'll see. I'm going to hang out a little bit longer on that one. So aside from that possibility, we can head back up to the core and try the forum again. But for right now, what I'm really, really into is actually heading back to Bylewater. In part because I'm super keen to try fighting, what was it, Groat? Was it Groat the Great? But also because we're going to have an adventure with Chakra here. And how exciting is that? Chakra wants us to help her find her master. Now, it would probably be a good idea to put our Wreath of Purity back on. Because I don't know where we're going to end up going. And you know, as we know with this area, for the time being, I haven't found that many benches. Now, let me remind myself. This is where I think I'll find Chakra in the previous Chakra place. Maybe. I could be wrong about that. Maybe. So it's just, yeah, we know how to get there. These are her rings, so now we can track them. Pretty cool. Oh, look at her silhouette. Isn't that great? She's so cool. She's too cool for me. Amazing. This will send us up, I suppose. Oh, up. Hang on. But I'm sure it'll go to the same place. No, hang on. No, it's not going to the same place. Okay, so we actually might have to... I was trying to rush. Okay, so... I need a little bit of extra height here. Okay, so we've lost the track. We've lost the track, but maybe we can just find the next ring. Yes, we can. Well, I don't know if I can even go up that way, but I can go this way. Okay, she's gone here. Chakra, are you going by any chance to Groot? Is that what's happening here? Oh, hang on. I was just thinking, is she going to that mysterious room that bothered me that didn't seem to have anything going on with it? But actually, I think we've already passed that area. Yeah, we have. So it can't be that. In here. Okay. That's fine. We've just got to find the next ring. There we go. What a surprise. Up. It would be really nice if you were not here. And I think given how close we are, it's I think it's sensible to get this going again. Okay. Hang on. Let's in fact get this going again. What am I doing? Okay, I'm heading over there. I'm all over the place. Hang on, retrack. Heal. Retrack. Through here. Oh, maybe you are going all the way to Groot. Interesting. Maybe is Chakra maybe going to help me with this fight? Okay, well she must have gone through here. But there's no... Ah, there we go. Whoa. I just remembered what those ones do. I guess I don't know now if she's gone up or down, but most likely up, right? There's not really anything down. And has she gone... Oh. God, hang on, is this where there is a place up? No, not here. Oh, no, yeah, man, maybe she is going all the way to Groot. She could have also gone somewhere below me. Let's see if we see... Yes, we do. Okay, oh, she's going all the way. She's going to Groot. That's surely what this is. Well... That's surely... Yep. Well, it seems pretty certain then that she is going to grow. Does that mean she's going to help me? Maybe she's going to help me with this fight. I mean, I wouldn't say no. I'd certainly be very enthusiastic about trying it by myself again as many times as it takes. I'm enjoying it. I really am. I just need the shards to keep up with me. However, if she is going to help me, I'm sort of like, well, should I make sure I stop at this bench? Kind of thinking that that's definitely what's going to happen, right? Hang on. Ah, good thing I didn't just go to the bench without trying that. She has opened up a new path here. Right? This wasn't here before Yeah, it was not. Is this her master's, like, bead or something? So hang on. So we've gone up here and we're now under Pale Lake. And it's a very pale lakey kind of spot. Oh, of course. Of course. Because up here is still all of the beautiful fresh water that obviously would have been here in Bilehaven before it was polluted. Wow. I wonder if we can purify bile water. Sure. Oh my god, this could be where I find another craft metal, right? It's kind of craft metal-y. Yeah, I feel like I didn't check this properly. Alright, at least we can swim. God, I feel like I'm gonna have a fight, right? I feel like I'm gonna have a fight. And it's been a while. It's been a while since I benched. Maybe I still should have gone back to the bench. Very pretty, though. Oh my god. I've just thought of I'm thinking to myself, where is this leading, right? Where is it leading that Chakra gets reunited with her master? There's a few thoughts that come to mind. One, her master has become haunted. Her mentor. Her... what actually do they refer to them as? Master, okay. Her master has been haunted. Chakra is going... myself and Chakra together are going to have to kill her master. Or the master is going to, like, through this endeavor, Chakra herself is going to end up getting killed by her master. Oh my god. This is so interesting. Look at the raindrops. Raindrops falling on Chakra's head. I mean, for now it's very lovely and peaceful down there. The master looks not good. The master doesn't look good. They're covered in scratches. Could it be that they met their end already? Is this just going to be very, very sad? I promise I'm going to speak to you in a sec. Okay, I had to investigate. Oh, what a scene this is. Look at the rain. It looks amazing. The effect of the rain on the slate looks amazing. Okay, so we can speak to Chakra. I'm a little bit afraid that the master's not doing so well here. But I think I'm more afraid that maybe they're haunted and we have to fight them and then Chakra meets her end or something like that. But maybe we also have a victory together. Oh, Chakra. I'm a bit afraid. Shall we have a sing first before... No one is singing. No one is singing. Oh god, it feels bad. Feels bad that it's not even a time for song, even though I'm using the needle and that actually seems to compel people to song. Let's do this. Poshanka, hornet-wielding needle. We're hornet-wielding needle now. For that is your name, is it not? I have heard it spoken in this land with reverence. I had hoped you would accept my summons. In these moments one is good, but two is best. I would not deny the wish, Chakra. A somber ceremony seemed likely at this trail's end, and I am sadly proved correct. This then is your master? The fiercest of my tribe, here she lies. I called her master, true, but she was mother just as much. More by far than the bug who bore me. Oh, Chakra. Oh. This is beautiful and sad. Among the many marvels of this kingdom, she found a fine place to meet her end. Ended by age. My tribe would call that shame, but I see only strength unbeaten. Damn straight, Chakra. Damn straight. That's what it is. She survived. She beat everything. She could not be beaten. Only the thing that gets us all in the end time. Even as her shell betrayed her, she walked to this kingdom's breadth. It was her trail followed that allowed me to share witness to its dignity. Yeah. She basically took you on a giant adventure as one last hurrah, right?
Yes, correct.
Hornet-wielding needle, you two have journeyed these many paths as my master before us. Join me now for her song sending. It is time for her soul to walk beyond her shell. I can do that. Oh, that was beautiful. I actually got tears in my eyes. I felt little, like my hairs stand on end. I was ready for something more devastating, and I was ready for something sort of darker. But this is sad in a beautiful way.
Yes, go.
For sharing this moment, I shall have you accept a gift, one I had believed I would never pass. You would take these rings and the learnings to make more. It's going to be a new tool. We get Chakra's rings. They are built of a clever method devised by my master and will crush hard this kingdom's toughest shell. Use them and she is remembered. My thanks, Chakra. To gain a tool so defined by its owner, I am much grateful. They shall prove a great aid on my own journey. Oh my god. What an honor. Oh, she's gone. What an honor. Chakra's rings. Throwing ring. Hardened throwing weapon of the warrior Chakra. Blunt force weapon that rebounds between enemies and hard surfaces. Oh, it sounds so good. And there's a good number of them as well. I think I've had a very good time with the conch cutter, but this might be the upgrade to the conch cutter. Oh my goodness. So this is amazing. When we just play our needle, we play the funeral song, the song of farewell, whatever it was called. That is an incredibly beautiful touch. Well, thank you so much for being a mother to my incredible friend, Chakra, who has been a friend to me through this entire game, has been a comfort to me, has been an inspiration to me. I will use these rings with pride. I will use these rings with incredible pride. Also, do you happen to know if there's any craft metal around here? I guess not. I guess not. Okay. It is a really beautiful... I mean, if I were gonna... Is that something? Don't think so. Yeah, if I were gonna choose a spot to end my life in this world, this would certainly be among among the places. Huh. So I wonder then, has Chakra gone back to Bellheart now? Back to Bile Water. Okay, well I guess, I mean that was very beautiful, but I guess Chakra is not going to help us with Groat. Fair enough. Fair enough. But she is going to help us with Groat, actually, because she's given us her freaking rings. And I have no doubt that that's going to be a huge help. Well, I've got enough shards to have maybe 1 or 2 goes at it, as it is. So we could. Whoop. I wasn't really thinking there. We could. Could we? All right. So maybe instead of long pin, maybe we do both throwing ring and conch cutter. I don't know. I quite like the conch cutter. Seems to get like, it's probably not doing as much damage in one hit as the long pin is. So it's just impossible for me to tell. I'm just making a guess at it, right? But it does. It does seem to get like quite a lot of hits in as it like basically pierces through the character. So I quite like that. I'm super curious to try. In fact, we should try this right now so I know what it does. Oh, that's good. That's really good. So it kind of goes straight ahead, but then it ricochets back and forth. Like in an area of this size, it's perfect. Okay. So they use up about 4 shards each. All right. Maybe we could get 2 goes out of this. Now, let me just have a think. If I were to use something different to the spool extender, I still think this is probably the best thing. But given that I'm getting in there and I'm typically healing pretty frequently anyway, maybe we could go without, and maybe we could see what this does. I think this could also be really good as well, but when binding, yeah, given that I'm doing my best to bind frequently anyway, damages surrounding enemies. Let's try it. Is everything else as it should be? Yeah. Given that I'm, like, I could give this a go. It would be pretty bad. But even if I did really well, I'm doing so much of my damage with tools anyway. So, yeah, I think let's try this setup. Let's try this. Okay, that went well so far. Can I actually just... Whoa! Alright, it's a bit close, but actually that's probably the better way to do it. Alright. Not too bad. Okay, even now I'm just getting in my head. Alright, up is the conch shell, conch cutter, down is rings. Both of them use a different angle, so I've got to keep that in mind. Oop. That wasn't the worst outcome, actually. Ooh, are we doing this? Oh, stop getting in the water. Are we doing this? Okay, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Alright, we know how to do this well. Just do our best. And if we don't do our best, it's okay. Doing alright? Doing good so far. Opportunity to heal. No, don't bother, don't bother. We're just gonna get more opportunities to get silk anyway, so. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, in the corner. So when our guy comes out, let's go with the drill first. Maybe. Ooh. Okay. Drill first. Roll the grate. Ooh. Okay, leave it there, leave it there. No! Get rid of her. That was a huge mistake. That was such a problem. Damn. Oh, that really didn't go well. You know what the problem is that I've put this conch cutter on the side that I wasn't using before. Oh, damn, so bad, nope. So bad. Oh boy. Ah, no. That was really good. That was too many problems. Okay, I've realized something I can't deal with, which is that actually I can't deal with having the conch cutter up here. It's just confusing me. So you down there and you up there. Yeah, that's much better. I mean, the conch cutter goes down. My instinct is to press down to call it into being. Okay. When binding, emits a dazzling flash that damages surrounding enemies. I actually was so busy, I don't think I noticed it working. But let's try again. Alright. I hesitate to say I'm getting better at that, but that's definitely the much better way of doing that. Alright, now I'm on one single silk, so I've got to keep that in mind. Oh, there's like no little bugs here this time. Bizarre. quite ready for that. Sorry. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Man, I really wish there was a bench right here. Wouldn't that be ridiculously nice? A bench right here. So still retrievable, but quite frankly, you know me. I want to have another go. I want to have another go. Slow and steady. Oh, I couldn't quite manage that one. You know what? Let's get a heal in here. It's a bit ridiculous, I just wanted to get that silk. Okay, let's do the heal again. Oh, that wasn't actually the best time to do the heal. Alright, not the best. Come up again. Okay, take a breath. Back down. We got this. Hey. Over to the side. Okay. Pretty good start. Okay, down is drill. Down is drill. Damn, a huge miss. Alright, okay. Every hit is quite precious. Ooh, it was quite good. Oh, no, I didn't, damn. Get the drill in, Time for a heal. Ah, there I saw the, yep. Alright, next phase. Don't panic. We're good. Down. Up. Yep. Single movements as much as possible. Into the corner. Ooh. Up. Ricochet. Oh, missed. Okay. We can't really get any hits in there, but okay, understood. Okay, and down. Let's see how these rings go. Oh no. Okay, down. Up. I really could use some hits for more silk. But I want to take it easy. Up. Down. Okay, give it a moment. Into the corner. Oh, that was such a bad time to heal. That was so bad. Thank you, Chakra! Oh god, get into the corner. I don't trust anything. I don't trust that there's an end to anything. Thank you, Chakra! For your master. A tribute to you both. No. Oh my god. A chill went down my spine. Is this a trick bench? I trust nothing. Is this a trick bench? Please don't be a secret phase. Ooh, my god. That was going to be the last thing I had, the last go I could afford, I think. Because, yeah, we're at 4 freaking shards. Yes, victory. Victory against Groat. I'm not sorry you're dead. You were pretty gross. You were pretty gross. Oh, obviously, that victory... that was an accident, but let's do it. That victory goes out to my gals, to Chakra and Master. Incredible. Incredible. Thank you, Groot. That was fun. That was fun. What do we got in here? You know what? I thought, no, it's going to be take. Okay. For a second there, I thought, could this be a place to put baby? Like, could we put baby somewhere safe? But also, look at this. There's no way that this is safe for a baby. This is precariously hanging over the top of something. Seeker's Soul. Oh, it looks good. The thing crumbled. Oh, you're an item. Seeker's Soul. Cracked shell containing soul drawn from a long-deceased bug. Okay. Okay. Do you like the Seeker's Soul? I mean, I'm going to say those are very familiar looking souls, right? From the last game. That's all I'll say. So there was a shell here that contained a soul. The implement above this looked like it was the thing that had, I guess, drawn the soul from the bug and then deposited it into the shell. So someone's done some kind of experiment here, whether they've done it on themselves. And are these also souls being held here in these implements? Was this Groat? Groat? Are you Groat the Great because are you kind of a soul seeker? A soul, hang on, I actually have to look this up. Hang on, I'll pause so we don't hear baby. Sorry, baby. I've just forgotten their name. Soul, hang on. I can look this up because it's in the last game. It's in Hollow Knight and I've played it before. I'm just trying to remember the name of the character I'm thinking of. Soul, because I want to know, like, I don't think it was Soul Master. All right, I won't say anything more, but I guess Groat did look a little Soul Mastery. Groat, are you doing soul experiments here? And have you done it on, like, your village? Because this is clearly like a village. Interesting. Oh, wait. Something important. Yeah, these are little soul experiments. Surely I can reach the souls, no? If I do that, of course it doesn't give me thread because it's giving me soul, which I have no use for. Huh. I feel like Groat is a little soul master. Well, I feel especially lucky that there wasn't a secret... oh, hang on. Why did I just say that out loud? Of course, I was so desperate at the end of that game, at the end of that fight. I was like, please don't let there be a secret phase, like an extra phase. And I was just about to speak the words out loud, and I guess I've started doing it. I now, especially because of the, the likeness that I've realized to a character from the last game, I'm especially happy that that didn't happen. However, I'm not really out of the woods yet, am I? So let's see. Oh, how freaking satisfying, though. Okay, so I guess here we can go down and we'll connect up with the area that we were in before where I wasn't able to jump. Obviously, let's go up. I do want to keep checking down to make sure there's nothing extra there that I haven't missed. So where does this... Oh, this connects us... Oh, well, we can pop in and see our other mother. How you going? That'll also complete the map. Yeah. Okay. Hey, how victorious to remove that marker. How are you going? Huntress is still roosting. Gotcha. Okay, so we know where we are here. This connects... So this connects, as you would expect, putrefied ducks with Bilehaven. It's a marriage made in heaven. Whoops, that was a bit silly. Why did I do that? So let's have a little bit more... Oh, this is quite handy. This goes all the way down. Ah, this is where we were before. This is where we were before. Yep, so we could get up to this. This was fake bench. Has anything changed with a fake bench? You never know. Could be some grindles around. Okay. That was not what I intended to do. Okay, so this is great. This is great. This connects us here. We can easily get back to this area. There's... it's probably unlikely that there's going to be anything down here, but I suppose now I desperately just need to check. No. How curious. What an interesting little reminder of something that we're familiar with. Now, the next question is, what do I do with this? A seeker's soul. Cracked shell containing soul drawn from a long-deceased bug. Really doesn't tell us anything except for the fact that it is soul. And it's a key item. What would I do with soul? What would I do with soul? It's nice to see, yeah, the little drawing of this area on the map. And of course, you know, this is Chakra's work. She drew this. I'm just passing my mind over characters I can think of that might have an interest in soul. You know, we could go and chat to the people in the towns. There's these two fellows up in Sinners Road. They really like food. Pinmaster, Seamstress don't really seem like the things. Forge Daughter, you know, we've already kind of got something for her to do. I don't think that she would care. Don't think this is really Flick's area of interest either. Maybe Air Scientist? I mean, he's very singularly interested in lifeblood, I think, but possible? I think our not grey mourner, our ash bug, our ash ritual bug, I've forgotten her name. I think she's very interested in baby, probably not soul. Maybe the soul could be an alternative for baby. Probably not. It's probably a bit of a stretch. You know, Sands of Karakwi. Could it be that we put the soul into something that needs a soul? Now that sounds right, because that would be sort of like, that would be the same thinking as the cog heart. We've got mystery mask maker up here as well, but he just seems to be happy. He wants to make a mask. Does he want to make a mask for a soul? As in, that would effectively be making a body for a soul? Seems to be a bit of a stretch, but I could imagine it being possible. I think our weaver here just wants to be, I don't know, just wants to be beaten. Sounds terrible. And we don't have architect to talk to anymore. And we don't have Trobio to talk to either. But that's it. I really do, after a bit of a gap, I really do want to go back to the stage. We've got our gourmand and loyal man witch over here, but I don't think they have anything to do with a soul. And we had the empty robot we've already put the cogwork heart into. So that is not the thing for the soul. We've got Flea up here. I don't think Flea wants soul. I don't know. Could soul be the thing to open our mysterious, what I think is a door in Marrow? Maybe I just... Or, Shrine Maiden? I mean, Shrine Maiden? Like, she does deal with the dead. How much of a stretch is that? What if the soul... Hang on. What if the soul helps us in the mist in some way? Because they're ghosts. I don't know. It seems possible. Seems possible. Okay, either way, I reckon let's get ourselves to the Bellway up in Putrefied Ducks. It seems the next logical thing to do for me. Now that I've thought about it, I'm slightly curious to try Shrine Maiden. Oh, too far. Man, this is really dank music, isn't it? I'm just trying to get to the subway. I'm trying to get on my commute. Stop this. You're embarrassing us both. You're embarrassing me especially. Soul. What else can I do with soul? Okay, well, we're leaving this area, so we can at the very least, we can take off our Wreath of Purity. Remove the Wreath of Purity. Let's go with these two. I still want to experiment more with Claw Mirror, especially because I love Trobio so much. Ada! I mean, the other question is, let's say, so this is the soul of somebody. If we put this soul into, let's say, a body, like an automaton or something like that, then whose soul is it? Is it like... I know the name is not Glorb, but I've got Glorb stuck in my head now. Is it Glorb's? Is it like Glorb's partner or something like that? Do we just create another Glorb? Groot. Alright, so first, this is just something to try. Let's go see Bone Bottom. What about Eve? Because Eve can Eve can basically, as far as I can tell, Eve can only kind of engage with souls. Maybe she has something to say about this soul. Yeah, let's see Flick first. Any wishes? No, you guys are doing well. You're just waiting for supplies. I'll bring you some. I'll bring you some. I need some money anyway. Alright, let's see if Shrine Maiden has any thoughts on Baby. She's kind of a caretaker, right? Maybe she wants to take care of Baby. Do you want to take care of Baby? No. Okay, you have nothing to say about this. Then, let's go and see Eve. I haven't received any new crests, but at the same time, I still find Eve to be very, very mysterious. It also... One hit for those guys now. It also gives me a chance, now that I know that in the last Weaver Nest we found, like Weaver Nest, what was it? Weaver Nest Mergwin or something. Oh, hang on. Have I heard do you have a song? Is this reaching you? Maybe... I mean, some of the automatons have songs. If you don't have a song, smash. So where would the soul of this weaver be hanging out? Who is Atla? I need... What clues do we have about what Atla is? The weaver of elevators, maybe. The weaver of... So, this. It must be to do with this, but I've definitely played music here. And nothing, right? Nothing. No weaver spirit. What is this? No weaver. No weaver. Nowhere else to go in here. Okay. Eve, could I have a larger discussion with you? No. Alright, so you're not interested in my soul. The soul that I have in my possession, that is. The soul that is not mine that I have in my possession. You are not interested. Okay. And all of that is just moss area, so I think that's that. What if I play here? Yeah, okay. I can't think of anything else to try. Apart from that. So, maybe not. Maybe their soul isn't... Maybe not all of the weaver nests have visible kind of weaver souls in them. Alright, we've given it a go. Let's head back. I honestly wonder if I should get rid of... Like, I actually don't even know if it's possible, but I've always assumed that I could smash the bridge that Flick built up there. And now that I've got, like, all of this ability, maybe it's actually much, much better to do that. Up we go. Well, it might be worth... It might be worth a trip to the scientist. Hello? Sorry, I didn't mean to send the elevator away. Please send it back. It could be worth a go. In addition to that, do I need to fill up? Yeah, I need to fill up my lifeblood reserves anyway. So it's great. There's a practical there's a practical use to this trip as well. Like a definite benefit to this trip, really. And I guess that the other... You know what? I was just thinking... Can I feel really bad about suggesting this, but... Hang on. But can I... What happens if I can damage Fred? What if... Oh, hang on. It's not going to happen if I do that. If I kind of go... Ooh, alright, if I do this carefully... Yeah. Is this actually going to be possible, or are we just sort of doing damage forever? Look, back in. I am so sorry, Fred. Look, it's the game I'm in. Oh, man. I don't feel good about it. But then again, I guess what we can say about you, right, is you're a victim of the haunting, same as everyone else. So we're liberating you from a fate worse than death. Oh my goodness. I do feel bad, but hello. Oh, I got a big shard from that. Okay. Thanks, Fred. I hope that you're, Wow, I wonder if Fred is gone forever. I guess now I can walk around this room a bit more leisurely. Is there anything else to be found in here? I can just reach the ceiling, but I don't see anything particularly suspicious up here. It's very lonely up on the ceiling now. Oh god, I really do feel bad. I really do feel bad. I appreciate the shards. Oh, I'm so foolish. Why didn't I play my needle-in for you before doing that? Because now I have the needle-in that can stretch far. Oh well, there's just a lot of those things I miss out on, I suppose, in the moment. Ah, but there's nothing up here? Hang on. I guess not. Oh, we got some shards for our bold experiment there. Whoa! Oh my goodness! I managed to get... Hang on. That's kind of interesting. Grom, burrowing worm that uses its many blunted teeth to dig through even the hardest bone. Defeat 9 more to complete the hunter's notes. Hang on, where is our note for Fred? Where would Fred be? Overgrown pilgrim. Aged pilgrim. Covetous pilgrim. Strong bug replete with rosaries. If angered, they will whip their strings in a ceaseless onslaught. Yeah. Cragler. Thick plated scuttler that prefers high places. Holds an extensive supply of searing acid in a layered sac within its shell. The acid rains from its mouth upon any creature it sees as food. So there's probably, most likely, only one Cragler. Just the one Cragler. Just Fred the Cragler. Wow. So these things can't be killed by my needle, but maybe that's because, like, each one is like an individual, right? And I need to kill it with enough force. That was so badly timed. Alright. Nah, it doesn't really do it. Neither does that. Okay. Well, we've managed to kill one at least. That's interesting. Because I don't know if anything else happens if we get, you know, if we get or fill out all of the journal entries, you know. Let's just have a quick look in here to see if there's anything else that can be done. Weave nest Khan. So there's not really many areas in it where you would think something would happen. Whoa! Yeah, there's just this. And this, where obviously we already received an ability. I'm sure that I did this. Nothing. Okay, huh. So maybe only Merglin's weave nest. Maybe it's the only one where you can actually see the soul of a weaver. God, that's so cool. I actually really like it. I really like it. All right, on we go. Hang on. Actually, we want to do just this. Yep. We could just get some lifeblood. Interesting. What if I can play my needle in for the little lifeblood bugs? Well, too late now. Oh, there it goes. I really wasn't being careful. Kind of just, you know, I knew it wasn't going to last. Let's just get up here. Hello? I suppose I have. I wondered if maybe, you know, you had... You know what? Give me a sec. Give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec. Alright, let's bench. Let's... Hang on. The problem is I then need to... If I use my lifeblood here, because I was just thinking we have more reserve to use up, then I have to just keep the lifeblood on for the time being. But there you go. There we go. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yes, let's refill. Thank you. Great. And that's all you have to say? You're not I have a soul here. Does that not stir something in your scientist, you know, passions? I guess not. All right. Okay, let's see if we can possibly make it out of here with any of this existing lifeblood. Oh, it's back. Okay, hang on. This gives me a chance to... It does not have a song. Okay. Ho ho! Now, if I can make it out of here, we can... Maybe we should go straight to the forum, right? Except the problem with that is I now just have lifeblood, like an empty lifeblood container as one of my tools, so it's not ideal. Still. Gently, gently. Gently, gently. We can do this. Okay, this is, I mean, it's something. And I guess we're not going to have... Oh. Oh, okay. I was like, is it less green in here? Looked a little bit less green, but I guess not. I guess not. Do you guys have any tales to tell? Haven't had a moment of calm in here, so I guess I can try. No. Dang, look at my masks. This can I... Like, should I have a go with all of these masks? The forum is pretty hard, though. I don't think having... The way I'm thinking about it, I don't think having more masks like this is the thing for the forum. It's too long a fight. If it was a short fight, you know, a short but deadly fight, I could think, yeah, sure, like, it helps. But I think it's more of an issue of, you know, constant healing. Constant healing. Yeah, I think that's more the thing that we need. So I don't think this is really the thing for the forum. Ada! What then? What else can I try? What I want to do next, at least, is go back to Songclave and see if anybody responds to this soul. Oh no! I just suddenly realized how silly that was. Okay, no worries, because to be honest, I didn't know what I was going to do with this anyway. I really didn't think this was the thing to try for the forum. I want 2 tools for the forum, so all good, all good. But it's nice to know that I can do it if I feel a need to do that. That's all fine. Okay, so in fact, I would actually really like to go back to... I mean, I am enjoying the conch cutter for the time being, honestly. But I got no shells. I got no shards. So let's go back, first shrine. Yeah, it would also be silly to start. Like, if my intention was to get all of that lifeblood and go somewhere, it would be silly to use the actual lifeblood from the file there. You know, like, of course, the lifeblood that is in the bud there, you have to get there and keep it. But, you know, like, obviously it would be silly to put the rest of it at risk before you need to. You got nothing else? Just more rosary strings. Aha, the caretaker. What's that you got there, bell ringer? Someone stole someone else's soul for yourself? You speak of the remnant I found in the muck-choked caves beside the citadel. This is soul siphoned from a once powerful bug. It's only a thin mix now, but there is still some strength left. At peak, their talents must have been impressive. Ah, it's a thin mix.
Ah, Elos.
Aye, that was that. I knew the bug. In his prime, long time back. Braver and most, and as little a fan of this citadel as you yourself. Wow. You knew them. And given that you're clearly someone very, very special and interesting in hiding, who is this very, very interesting, extremely brave, critical bug? Went seek an alliance with those basic bugs of the swamps. Thought they'd both gain from the union. Scheming defiance or some such stupidity. Now he's dead as he was daft. Don't go trying to make friends in Farloom, Bellringer. Nothing good comes of it. Huh. So that's a very interesting lore on the soul themselves. We've met someone who knows this person.
Not a miss.
But we have no clue as what to do with this soul. Interesting. Okay. I'm not sure what else to try with it. Sherma's still happily healing people. I'm not sure what else to try with the soul just yet, but obviously we're gonna keep trying. But I figure that since we're in the area... Oh! Is there a cogwork? Sentinel. Of course. I mean, this makes... Wow. Wow. Holy hell. You are so... No, I wanted to talk to you. Oh, they were so freaking cool. I think we all must have a crush on them now. They are ridiculously cool. Our Cogwork Heart Sentinel, I'm still going to call them a prince, because they definitely have the look of like a kind of a romantic anime prince, right? Wow. That's interesting. So where are we going to see them next then? Where are we going to see them next? Actually, sorry, I'm just reminding myself of what's below me here. Right, okay, yep. Hey, silk for days. Are they going to be here next? No. But we have something important to do. Pilgrim of Farloom Eternal, you rare chosen who hath ascended to this final threshold, listen to our wish, deliver it, that you may rise above and see your pilgrimage end. We would hear the song of the architects at the core of our citadel. They who sustain our realm, its walls, its floors, and its voice, even as others fall silent. So the architects create and sustain the infrastructure. We would hear the voice of the keepers within their grand vaults. They who guard our history, our prayers, and our secrets across the ages. So knowledge, spirituality, yep. We would hear the melody of the conductors, high in their gleaming towers. This is the next one we have in front of us. They bearing the heaviest mantle, who would guide our land ever onto greatness. So leadership. Pilgrim of Farloom Eternal, regale us with our threefold song, that you may rise above and worship before our kingdom's divine heart. It's nice to touch base. Okay. So this is a good reminder that the next major thing that we have, apart from baby, apart from soul, apart from finding more craft metal, etc., the next major thing is heading here. So that may be what we do in the next episode. But we're going to leave this one here. Many interesting mysteries ahead of us. This was very satisfying, and my god, I feel victorious having defeated Groat. And I didn't expect Groat's story to be so interesting as well. I am really, I'm a bit thrown by the revelation that Groat and maybe their whole village was into soul experiments. Or maybe it was just that one guy, and he kind of did the whole village in or something like that. Very interesting. Anyway, super cool. Thank you so much for watching. Do something very nice for yourself, of course. It's always important. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.